The recent protest in Burkina Faso has brought up a lot of backlash against the Burkinabés in France. So a lot of people has come up to say that with all the decent and giant strides development that Ibrahim Traore has done in Burkina Faso, that a lot of people are so blind, a lot of Burkinabés in France are so blind to all the development, calling for his step down from government against the wish of the people, the local people that are residing in Burkina Faso. So here is his response.
And if we need to say it loud and clear here, we are not in a democracy, we are indeed in a progressive popular revolution. Everyone needs to understand that. And it's even more surprising that those who are supposed to be the intellectuals who went to school can imagine that a country can develop within democracy. That's false. When you cite a single country that developed in democracy, it's not possible. Democracy is only the culmination. We inevitably go through a revolution, and we are indeed in a revolution. Those who hadn't understood it, we say it again, yes, loudly. Everyone needs to incorporate this, and our role to communicate, to explain, to make people understand what our revolution is, we will continue to play it.
Why is the United States suddenly interested in Burkina Faso? Why are they monitoring Ibrahim Traore so closely? Some of these questions and more are what we're about to find out.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader, and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across, even in Sudan.
In the presence of the United States Senate, General Langley, the commander of AFRICOM, accused Ibrahim Traore of using Burkina Faso's gold reserves to prop up himself, and that the gold is not benefiting the Burkina Fasos. And you ask yourself in the first place, who owns the gold, Burkinabés or the United States? The US is worried not because the gold is misused, but because they are losing control and influence. And Burkina Faso has gold, a lot of it. But for years, foreign companies has made billions while the people of Burkina Faso stayed poor. But now, Ibrahim Traore is changing the game. He wants the gold to fund Burkina Faso, to invest in Burkina Faso's military, health, and education, and not the gold money going to the West. So the US general saying that Ibrahim Traore is using the gold to stay in power, you ask yourself, it's a bit confusing. They are just scared of losing control of the Burkina Faso's gold. The gold has worth of billions, has added a lot of profit. It has benefited the Burkinabés and has rapidly transformed their economy. And a lot of them are so happy with the developments. So you can see, this is the reason why the United States and the France does not want Burkina Faso or other African countries to come up to a point where they will resist Western influence. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, the first female president of Namibia, this is her. She has come up with her promises made, promises fulfilled. She has promised to scrap off education, to make education free for Namibians, for tertiary institutions, public tertiary institutions, universities. So starting from 2026, no more school fees in Namibia for those who are in public universities. So you can see all they have to bother about is the accommodation and feeding. So this is a plus for Africa. When she came into power, she promised that one of her key areas she would tackle as the president of Namibia is to focus on women, youth education, children education, and also to pave way for Namibians to have good life. And this is one of the ways she's doing it. We've also seen that in Ghana during the ECOWAS 50th birthday. Ghana gave over 1,000 students free education from all over Africa. So these are ways to help Africans who cannot pay their tertiary, especially intelligent ones, to gain admissions into university for free. And this, in a way, when you educate a people, you educate a nation. And the whole Africa having subsidized or free education from primary school to university will go a long way in helping African transformation as needed. Let me know what you guys think.